He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of... losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him 2 down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You earn the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 4. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Pereira's off and running. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Pereira, the runner at second with 1 away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. Second. Inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now to Mookie. Now the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Settling in now as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And this is taken outside for ball one. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Martinez looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. There's ball 4. And in steps Scott Kingery. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Vince Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia.
Hitting off for the Red Sox. Catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 41.
So digging in now, Chris Sale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Kingery's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox digging in now for Philadelphia. Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Wilson Ramos would be next. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Sale sets. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for Boston, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Mookie Betts. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And so stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And that misses 2-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So now Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bautista, 37 years old. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 18 for him on the campaign, and with it the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Third baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Boston, Renato Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. On the year, Nunez comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Softly hit out to short. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Into the box now, Chris Sale, as he'll reach for 1 and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And there he goes towards second. Hit toward the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Middle of the night here. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. No balls and 1 strike. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Throw won't get him.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Into the box, Vince Velasquez. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. I'm set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Sale into the windup and delivers. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Jackie Bradley Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bradley has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bradley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit to first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 28 on the season as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
In now, Cody Bellinger.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up, get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point this season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line hard. Foul. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket twice and was able to get a single.
As Drupal Cabrera started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Ramos, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. What a stop by Kinsler. Hats off to that one. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Edobre Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61.
Now to the plate, Steve Pearce will be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Mitch Moreland is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
18, Mitch Moreland.
swing and a miss for strike one.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2.
You got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. And here's Renato Nunez from the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Into the corner and slicing foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Wow, a flip to second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. At the plate, Chris Sale. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sandy Leon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Breaking ball in for a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We'll see the danger. Mitch Moreland will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Brett Gardner is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third down.
Now at third base, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And he misses there, 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. At the plate, Scott Kingery. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Justin Bour will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Moreland is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail 3-2. Tommy Hunter is summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's just 2 for 9. Ready with the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Just missed with a breaking ball. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, just a 1 for 9. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside the zone.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The next 0-2. Hit hard to third. Cabrera's there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston's. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 4. And that misses. 2-1. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. Rhys Hoskins will be next. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th. And would you believe the tying run comes into score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man, he struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it is Kinsler. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Luis Avilan will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Drilled to the right side. Hernandez on the grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. He's set, and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A bouncer to the left side, taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. No balls and one strike. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out as Asdrubal Cabrera is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Kinsler's there for it, and there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that one got a piece of him. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Phillies strand. Stepping in, Joe Kelly. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Joe Kelly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that means J.D. Martinez gets the hit with 2 outs as well. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away. And Michael Franco is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 4. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. Rhys Hoskins would be next. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So nothing happening this time around, and we'll have to. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Leading off for Boston.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
0-1.
Missed with a slider.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
It's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Slow little grounder left side. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He went deep back in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Dominguez has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. So 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 3-3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
2-1 to count. To third. And there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.